Happy day, YouTube. My name is John, and this is my channel, The Intermancer. Let me show you something I've been working on. As you saw in the last episode, if you watched the last episode, I'm at the point where I'm ready to start introducing mutational behavior in my organic classes, the organism, chromosome, and gene classes. We had gotten to the point where I had asked Claude to generate all of the classes and changes to existing classes that had been specified in my updates to my context files. And here they are, but they have not yet been pulled into the code base. So what we're going to be doing here is we're going to pull these in, make some edits to make them look like my code, and see how they work with tests. So the first thing here is the mutation command class, the interface, and this one's very straightforward. It's in experiment, so I'm just going to copy it. I'm going to go over here to experiment, and do I want it to be an experiment? I'm kind of double thinking that, because it's a base capability of the organism classes, the gene, organism, and chromosome. You know what? I'm going to put it here. I'm going to put this stuff here, and so I'm going to change how I do that, and I'm going to need to update my context documents. But right now, let's just pull it over. So core mutation command, this is an interface organism, new Java interface, mutation command. All right, and I'm just going to paste all that. Of course, I'll have to change this to organism. Save that. Why is it saying that there's a problem? What is the problem? Misplaced constructs. Com Intermancer Gaia F core organism. Right. It's in that place. Mutation command. Save that. Oh, look at that. Everything's bad. I didn't edit the last one, apparently. Okay. Now do you work? What's the problem? Look at that. What's this package doing here? Okay, apparently I just pasted in. I didn't select everything and paste over. Okay, new mistake, new mistake. Let's do that for the next one. Mutational interface, similar thing. Copy this. Ah, look. It put this one in the right place in organism, even though mutation command is an experiment. So that's very interesting. It's not consistent with what I told it I want. So I would expect it to follow the directions I gave it in my context documents. We'll have to follow up. Well, we can look at it real quick. In experimentation, and I have the mutation command. It says all of these things should be in the, does it specify which package it's in? It doesn't. Mutation command, mutational. So it looks like I don't specify anything about which package mutation command or the mutational interface should be in. And so when Claude generated those two, it decided to split the difference and put one in experiment and one in organism. That's very interesting. So we'll copy this, mutational interface in organism, new Java interface mutational, paste over that. This doesn't need to be an import since it's in the same package now. Okay, that's 2 of them. Third, updates to gene. Mutation command version 2. It added get description. Why did it add get description? You know what? Update gene with description because it wanted to add that. Oops, copy this. We'll go with the mutational interface. Paste that in. Now it's interface mutation command, but it gives a implementation, so this should be abstract. Abstract class, because I don't think you can have, okay, let's just fix this. Organism, yeah, it doesn't like this because mutation command.java, the public type must be defined in its own file. It is in its own file. Anyway, this flavor text here isn't really saying what the problem is. The problem really comes down to this thing having an implementation of a method. So this shouldn't be an interface, it should be an abstract class. Mutation command, void abstract method. What does it dislike here? Default. Oh. You know what? I bet this is just something I don't understand about the latest version. So this is probably fine for it to be interface. And we don't need, what the heck? Mutational. Oh. You're killing me, Claude. You're killing me. Interface, and now it's all happy. I must have had some weird paste error before again. Okay. This looks good. That looks like we want it to. Now let's look at gene. I don't want to go through all these details, but I am going to assume that all it did was add these get mutational command list method. So what I'm going to do is just take this. Copy that. And into gene, I'm going to try to add just this one method instead of rewriting the whole thing. Let's see how this works. That goes there. Get mutation command list. Implement mutational. Save that. And does it still have, why is this override? Mutation command, somewhere along the way here, mutation command also got a description. Do we have multiple versions? Okay, let's copy this. And now we will go to mutation command. Here we are, select everything, paste that, save that. Put this back in the organism. Save that. Now gene stops giving those errors, but it still has an error. Where's this error? Get mutation command list. Why is it saying that that's an error? Super type method, yes. Mutational. Mutation command, override, get mutation command list. Mutational. What? What is it doing? Oh, that's why. Get mutation command list. Update gene class. Okay, I just keep confusing myself. We've got this. This doesn't have a description. Doesn't need this. Save that. That should be fine. This works now. Everything is happy. Gene has all this. Now, one thing I don't like though is I don't like how long this get mutation command list is. Call it a personal style quirk, but I really believe that when you code, you're coding for the developers that follow, and it's easier to understand something if you don't have to scroll. So I don't like my methods to be longer than a screen. And you can see that this has a lot here that's longer than a screen. So what I'm going to do is I am going to abstract this. We're going to see if we can just easily refactor this. Refactor, can we pull this out? Extract method. Extract method. And I don't remember what it does. What's it called? This is the one that has a, okay, we'll say mutate target index list. Mutate, oops. Refactor. Rename. Whatever, do it here. Rename. Where is rename in this? Rename. Create. Mutate target index command get. Get mutate target index command, and that should have changed up here. Get. Okay, excellent. Now this one, it does the same for operation. What the heck? Target index up, target index down. Okay, so get mutate target index up. Rename. Symbol. Target index up. Boom. And we will say this one is, we'll refactor this. Where is it? Where's my list? Refactor. Where's my list? Okay, whatever. Just took it a while. I wonder if it's, anyway, extract method. Get mutate target index down command. Okay. For mutations for target index list. Ooh. So it's doing it for all of the one, either up or down. I don't want it to do both. I don't want it to do both. Okay, for now I'm just going to go through and finish all of these refactors, just cleaning up my code here. Get the command list. So this is going to be for the operational constants. Up. And 1 to 20. Decrease, increase, so down. Same kind of thing. Times 1 minus percentage. Okay. You know what? At the risk of sometimes it'll fire both an up and a down, I am just going to take all of these just like this. But I am going to refactor this stuff. Extract method. Where did it go? Introduce method. Mutate, get, mutate, operational, constant, up, command, and the last one is refactor, introduce method, get, mutate, operational, constant, down, command. Boom. Okay, now all 4 of these are smaller, and the get mutational command list all fits in a screen. All of my methods fit in a screen. I like that. I'm keeping that. But here's the thing. That kind of quirk that I have of keeping my methods small is obviously something that most of the internet doesn't seem to care about. I think it's important. Most of the internet doesn't seem to care about it. So the examples that Claude was trained on don't include that. So for me to have it do it the way I wanted to, I have to pay attention to my code. I have to own my code. Now, what is this? Oh, because those are new and that's edited. Okay. Now for chromosome. Similar thing for chromosome. Gene, update, chromosome. Mutation command, mutational interface, that's fine. Chromosome. All it did was add this get mutation command list where it added its own mutation command, but it has this gene generator. Ooh, gene generator. So we're going to go ahead and add gene generator first. Copy gene generator. And where does it put that? It puts it in experiment. And where do I have basic seeder? I don't like putting something in a subclass that a main class depends on. I don't like it looking down like that. So I'm going to put gene generator here in organism. And again, this is one that I'll have to specify in the context when I go back and clean that up. So new class gene generator. Replace all of this code with what I have. Organism. I don't need to specify this. See, now here it's looking down. Okay. I'm going to move this to experiment. Let's go ahead and save it. And now I'll move it. Where's refactor again? I feel like it's moving things. Do I just move it? Do I just drag it around where I want it to go? That would be great. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Rename. All right, I'm just gonna do that. I am going to take gene generator and move it into experiment. Okay, make those changes. It added that, and now gene is going to be looking down into experiment, but that means that I should probably move mutational, a mutation command, down into experiment also. So let's go ahead and do that. Mutational. Do not ask me again. And mutation command. Okay. Everything there looks right. Gene now has that gene generator. So now I can make my change to chromosome because I have gene generator. So chromosome, the method here, get mutation command list. I just want this stuff. I don't want all of the other changes, which means I'm going to have to add the interface. We'll copy this. And in chromosome, we'll add it to the end. And I will have to add the mutational. You'll notice I've been taking those tabs. I've been taking those tab completions. What's it saying wrong is wrong here? Import. Okay, there we've got that. What's wrong down here? Get gene.get mutation command list. What's wrong with that? Add all. What's it saying is wrong? Incompatible type. Core organism. Gene. List of mutation command. Get mutation command. Why is it saying that there's an error here? List. Experiment. Who's got mutational has mutation command from in here. So why does chromosome, oh, because it's got this experiment, which is correct. Gene. Experiment. What's the error here? Maybe I just need to save? Does that make it go away? Collection. Oh, extends mutations. Mutations. Oh, that's what it is, huh? Mutation command. No, mutation command. List mutation command. Return mutations. And gene has mutation command. Everything's mutation command all the way down. Why is it giving me this hassle? Why is it hassling me? Let's see if the Copilot says, what about suggesting a fix? Explain using Copilot. This error means that gene.get command list returns a list of, but your mutations list expects elements of experiment mutation command. Mutational. Is there a way to force it to rebuild? I feel like it just needs to be refreshed. What was the command there? Command Shift P. Let's see what happens if I just reload and let it rebuild everything. It went away. Oh, did it not go away? Yeah, it went away. That went away. Chromosome. And mutational. Mutation command. Okay, still building. It's still building. I don't understand what your problem is. Override. List object. Does my Gradle build work? Build. I am feeling like this might be a, yeah, look at that. Look at that. There's no problem there. There's no problem. Gradle built fine. Oh, the problems, did they go away? Convert to switch. Expression. Hence. Okay, let's see what happens. Why? Convert to switch expression. I don't even know what a switch expression is. That must be one of those new fangled Java things that's part of a later version than what I'm used to using. So what is a Java switch expression? Java 14. Switch case. To be used as an expression that returns a value rather than just as a statement that executes code. Switch expression. Oh, switch day case. Turns weekend, weekday, weekend. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. Okay, I see what it means now. Okay, we're gonna work with this. I will get it to do that. I'm gonna take a note here to remind myself to do that. Quick. Intermancer to-dos. Update. Gene generator. To use a switch expression. Now see, I just took what it gave me there. So Claude generated this switch statement instead of a switch expression. So this is going to be something where I'll push it up and ask Claude to improve it. Lots of interesting stuff here. Lots of interesting stuff. Okay, back to bringing in the stuff, bringing in all the changes. Next, I need to bring in this chromosome generator, which is very much like the gene generator, but just goes through and gets a random number of genes and sticks them on the chromosome. So we'll copy this. Later on, I'm going to use some bespoke chromosomes that have specific functionality, but that's down the road. This random stuff is fine for now. Let's go ahead and do that. New class chromosome generator. Let's go ahead and paste in a new one. Everything's happy. All right. Save this. Whatever. And now I can make the edit to organism that depends on that chromosome generator. So we will go down here, get mutation command list, start grabbing all this, grab everything to the end, copy, organism, got that, implement, mutational, save that. Oh, I didn't like that. Import. Don't know why. If it gave me the tab complete, I don't know why I didn't import the class, but whatever. Okay, now we are going to extract these mutation commands. What's this one doing? From index to index while. This is removing a random number of chromosomes. But, to index random chromosome and oh, this is exchanging chromosomes. Okay. So exchange chromosome mutation command. Let's refactor this. Introduce method. Get exchange chromosome mutation command. As I'm typing this, I realize I could have named the methods in chromosome better, so I'm going to go back and fix that here in a second. And this one is, it removes one, so we will refactor this. Introduce method, get delete random chromosome mutation command. All right, that's two of them. And this third one is introduce random chromosome, add a random chromosome. Oops, missed the new. I don't know if I have to highlight everything, but I'm doing it. Refactor, introduce method, get, add random chromosome mutation command. Boom. That's that. Save that. Let's go ahead and fix this stuff over here. In chromosome, where's the ones that it extracted for me? did it for gene. Okay, I didn't do it from chromosome yet. Okay, so let me rename this because I want to put that mutate command and get rid of it at the start of the name just so it's consistent with the other one. I want to do that here as well. Rename. Rename. Rename this one. Mutation command. Okay. Gene is happy. Chromosome, organism is happy. Chromosome needs to be cleaned up. Okay, so this is exchange gene. Refactor this. Introduce method. Get exchange gene. Mutate. Command mutation. Mutation command. Okay. This is remove random gene mutation command. Refactor, introduce method, get, remove, random, gene, mutation, command, got that. Finally, add random gene. Refactor, introduce method, get, add random gene mutation command. Okay, for gene, constant up, target index up, mutation command. Rename. There we go. Get target up, mutation command. Don't know why I said rename here, but I will rename it. Mutation. Okay. I got that one right. So this one had 3 different versions of that. And this one, rename, mutation, which I think is a 4th version. Okay, what did it do there? Get. Okay, get target index down mutation, get target index up mutation, get operational constant up mutation, operational constant down mutation. Okay, that looks good. Chromosome looks good. Organism looks good. Get. And it goes to all those. Okay. Okay, that's enough for now. Next, we're going to push everything up to the repo, ask Claude to fix the context document so everything matches with the names, and then we will look at the tests to test for this mutation behavior. Thank you for your time.